Inhale to switch sides. Exhale, left arm reaches overhead. Come back to center, then exhale, left ear to your left shoulder. Back to center, right ear to your right shoulder. Back to center, then cat back. Round your spine, tuck your chin. As you inhale, cow pose, lift up through your heart. Then come back to center, hands in your lap, gently close your eyes. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Notice how you feel. What you feel. And where you feel it. From here, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees come open like butterfly legs. Take up plenty of space between your hips and heels. Even walk your hips out from underneath you. Take a big inhale to puff up through your chest, hinge from your hips, and as you exhale, slowly fold forward. Let your head hang heavy. Relax your shoulders. And send your deep breath up and down your spine. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly rise. Plant your hands behind you, plant your feet flat on your mat, and lift up into reverse tabletop. Knees press forward as your hips lift up. Breathe into the stretch you feel along your shoulders, chest, and even down your biceps. Then lower your hips down to your mat and make your way to a child's pose. With your knees wide, walk your hands forward. Rest your forehead down onto the mat. And take about 3 deep breaths, so just round down. And then take your time as you slowly rise into a tabletop on your hands and knees. And when you're ready, make your way to downward facing dog and take any movement here that feels good for you. From your down dog, look up to your hands and bend your knees. As you exhale, step your feet to the top of your mat, separating your feet about hip distance. Deeply bend your knees. Hang heavy in this forward fold. With your neck soft, your jaw relaxed. Send about 3 deep breaths up and down your spine. Then toe heel your feet together to touch and slide your hands at your shins for halfway lift. Find a flat back by rolling your shoulders open. Inhale. Exhale to forward fold with a soft bend in your knees. Next is mountain pose. So stand up and then reach your arms up as you soften your shoulders down. Big breath in. Forward fold as you breathe out. Lead with your chest, hinge at your hips, soft knees when you come down. For halfway lift, slide your hands at your shins, press your heart forward. Inhale. Exhale to plant your hands, step your feet back, and lower all the way down to your belly, smooth and slow. To set up a low cobra, zip your legs and feet together and press the tops of your feet down as you peel your chest up. And see if you can get your hands to hover by your sides. Big breath in. As you breathe out, lower down, then press up and back into child's pose. Hips to your heels, forehead to your mat. From your child's, make your way to cow. So rise up into tabletop, drop your belly, lift your chin. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips reach high and back. Inhale, look up, bend your knees. Exhale, step your feet to touch at the top of your mat for a halfway lift. Breathe in. Forward fold as you breathe out, and let's flow. Inhale to mountain pose, come all the way up. Exhale to forward fold, come all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, lower down to your belly for low cobra as you breathe in. Send it back to child's pose as you breathe out. Inhale, transition to your cow pose, belly drops, chin lifts. As you exhale, send it back to downward facing dog. Inhale to look up. Exhale, step your feet to touch top of the mat, halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Now listen, chair pose, sit back into your hips, reach your arms overhead. Soften your shoulders, but firm up your legs, pressing your inner thighs together. And sit back so deep that if you were to look down, you could still see your toes. Then from here, add a twist. Reach your right arm back, left arm forward. But of course, if you're feeling flexible, you're more than welcome to take a prayer twist instead. But wherever you are, breathe. 3, 2, back to chair, 1. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, fold.
Probably not.